Hello and thanks for checking out TheChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. Sign up for a 1-week free trial, no credit card required, for access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Checking in on gold, we'll start off with the dollar and then we'll look at the miners. So the dollar is pulling back, and it was notable that we broke the higher low pattern on the daily time frame. The bulls wanted to hold this 93.26 level and we dropped through it. So that is definitely notable, but we are still looking for the bulls to form a higher low, and I'm looking on the weekly time frame here now. So we had a month of a bounce. We're looking for a higher low, and from there, if we get the higher high, we know this bounce and this follow through for the bulls has some nice momentum behind it. If we see a higher low and then a lower high and then a lower low, we know the bulls have no momentum and we're likely to head back to the recent lows. So we are currently in the first phase where we are looking for this consolidation. We're looking for a higher low compared to 91.01, and then we will take it from there. But we're looking on the daily chart for signals. We have a bullish reversal candlestick on both Thursday and Friday, neither of them confirming the other. We need to see some confirmation here on Monday. 93.23 and 93.24, a little double top. So the bulls need to break those levels to try and head back to the recent highs and look for that weekly chart to form a higher low. But otherwise, if we keep pulling back, I'm looking at 92.75 and then 92 as the next psychological support, as there was not a ton of support built on this way up. So the dollar is attempting to turn things around in the 4-hour time frame. It's really just flat at this point. We have to break that double top. So gold in response is still very strong. Look at that close at the high here on our 6th green day in a row. I would be cautious on gold short term just because we are pretty extended and we do need to consolidate on this daily time frame. So if the dollar starts to bounce, we need to be cautious for gold to begin to pull back. Resistance is 13.1352. Heading up towards that level. The 4-hour time frame, the RSI is now just getting overbought. We hit that just under 70. We pulled back for a few days, and now we're just over 70. So still looking for potential consolidation. The 4-hour RSI has not been overbought here on gold since back in September of 2000. So over a month, about 5 weeks since it's been there. It can keep going, but it does have me more cautious, and any bullish entries up here would have me be looking for shorter term moves and very protective. Checking in on the miners, we got GDX. Seeing a little higher low, higher high pattern. It's slow and steady. There's nothing extremely significant about it. We have the upper Bollinger Band resistance to be watching. We have all moving averages as support. So bulls are liking that. We did see a significant pullback from back in the start of September all the way through September, and we have shifted momentum back towards the bulls on the daily. It's the weekly time frame bouncing off the middle Bollinger Band, establishing a higher low, and now trying to head back up towards the recent highs. So the miners look just fine right now. Nothing exciting, but just a clear higher low, higher high pattern. We look at GDXJ, and we're seeing a similar higher low, higher high pattern. A bit more consolidation this week. You see on the last 4 days, we had a higher high on GDX and the high of the week, and we look at GDXJ, and that wasn't the case. So a little bit weaker. We don't have the 200-day moving average support on GDXJ. And let me just make sure we do have it on GDX, and that is the case. It's down at 23.04. So just little minor differences, as there have been for the past, as long as I can remember making these videos, highlighting that the senior miners are slightly more bullish than the junior miners. Either way, the resistance, let's go over these resistance levels. So GDX, we're looking at 23.99, followed by 24.20. And if we consolidate, I'm looking at 23.70 and 23.59 as the first two levels. On GDXJ, I'm looking at resistance of 34.96, 35.18, and the next level is up at 35.96. And bearish breaks would occur at 34.40 or 34 even. Weekly time frame, not as strong a follow-through week from the bullish reversal candlestick last week as GDX, but the bulls are still holding this 100-week moving average support as they have been the entire year. This is a very key support level to continue to watch because it has been such a good guide as support on the way up. So overall, again, bulls in control, cautious of gold, getting a little overextended, looking for the dollar to give signs that the weekly higher low has been forming or is about to form. And now we're going to watch for whether or not the gold bulls can keep this daily higher low pattern up. And GDX on the daily would be my gauge, and anything above 23.30 does keep this higher low, higher high pattern intact. Also watching the tight Bollinger Bands as they need to expand to give the bulls room for further continuation to the upside. I appreciate you watching and hope you had a good weekend. We'll see how it plays out over this week. See you soon.